Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of One Pod Life. This week I'm talking to a young lad called Ahmad Skaik, all the way from the UAE, based in Dubai, and he is still classed as an amateur golfer. He's still at university, but he is quickly becoming and highly tipped to be the best player in the UAE. Now, he sometimes plays on the MENA tour. He has played in the European tour with the likes of Lee Westwood. He just missed out on playing with Brooks Koepka, but it's a good insight into what it takes to be a professional golfer from somewhere else in the world, and also someone who's trying to get through university and push on himself. So without further ado, please welcome Ahmad Skaik. Hey Ahmed, and welcome to the One Pod Life podcast. How's things over there in the UAE?
Everything's good, thank you. How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. It's just starting to get cold over here in the UK, but yeah, we can't complain. Well, I can.
Weather's getting much better here, so.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
No, good stuff.
It's usually very hot here in the summer, so glad everything's getting better now.
Yeah, good. So, yeah, thanks for coming on the podcast and giving us your sort of unique experiences when it comes to golf. Just so everyone knows, you're actually still classed as an amateur golfer. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So how long have you now full-time amateur?
No, I study at university, so I'm like part-time student as well. So
okay. What
I can't really international studies.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I can't really travel like I want.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't wait until I finish university. I have like a year and a half left, and then I can start traveling and playing way more tournaments outside the country.
Okay. Does that mean then after a year and a half you could probably turn pro then, or?
I mean, I'll give it one more year to actually get more experience playing outside more than, because I usually just play like the team events, the UAE national team events, and then I play like the Asian Pacific, and that's about it. Because I can't really take many weeks off university.
Mm-hmm.
So after I finish university, hopefully I'll try to play maybe in Asia and Europe and see how that goes.
Yeah, good stuff. Okay, so when did you actually start playing golf?
I'm not sure, maybe 2011. I think I was 14.
Okay.
I was just 14 and I'm 23 now.
Right, okay, so what was the reason why you got into golf? Can you remember?
My dad has been playing for maybe more than 15 years.
Okay.
And they were calling people to come to the national team, the UAE national team.
Right.
So my dad told me to try out. And yeah, I was into football before, but when I tried golf, I liked it and I said I'll give it a try.
Okay, good. So did it come naturally to you quite quickly, or did you have to really sort of work at it?
No, I had to work at it, obviously. Yeah. It's one of those games where I don't feel like someone just can pick up the club and be natural. Everyone was in the beginning.
Oh, no, I can second that. I definitely have to work at my game, 100%.
We all do.
Yeah, so how good was your dad?
I think he's a 10-9 handicapper.
Okay.
But he takes it as a hobby, so it's different. Like some people take it serious, some people like he just enjoys it, plays the golf course.
Mm-hmm.
He's barely ever on the range, so he can't really work much. So
No. Okay, so whereabouts are you based in the UAE?
Dubai.
Dubai, okay. Lovely place.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, I visited there a few years ago for work and absolutely loved it. I can't wait to get back and play some of those golf courses again.
And hopefully we can play together.
Yeah, maybe, mate. I'd love to. That'd be fantastic. Okay, so if you started playing golf at 11 and then you sort of tried out for the national team, what was your journey like after that?
I was 14 when I started.
Sorry, 14. What was your journey like?
So the first few years we were just playing like par 3 events in Dubai Creek, and then after I think the second year they said we're going to have to participate in the GCC.
Okay.
Because for us, like it's like the biggest event for us as the guys in the UAE, Kuwait, Bahrain. So I got picked for the team, and we played that event. And after playing that event, and after the pressure I felt, I was like, this is what I want to do. And I just kept practicing to that. And now it's much different. Now we get to play the Eisenhower, the Nomura Cup, and all these tournaments. And I feel like many of the juniors maybe look up to me.
Okay.
Because of what I'm doing in the men's opens and all these other events.
Definitely. Well, I was reading an article online yesterday and this morning, and it says that I don't know if you are now or you were poised to be the number one player in the UAE. Now, that must come with some form of responsibility. And like you just said, all the sort of juniors looking up to you. So how do you feel about that?
I mean, it feels good. I don't really think about it when I play.
No.
But it's nice to see some of the juniors come up and like ask for advice. Some of them were new, like when they see me, for example, it's as if they saw a superstar. Or
yeah.
I'm just like, I'm no one yet. So
no, but to them, you're an aspiration and inspiration. So
yeah,
you are something big to them. It's like us looking at Tiger Woods, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I get that. I was the same when I was a junior growing up. The top players in the UAE. When I saw them, I also felt the same thing. Yeah.
No, good stuff. So, like you said, your university, is that sort of a university sort of golf scholarship, or is it just you decided to go to university and you play golf on the side?
No, I don't think we have golf scholarships in the UAE.
Right, okay.
Because golf is not that big yet.
Okay.
So I just study and play golf.
That's a bit crazy. If you think about all the sort of golf courses and tournaments that are actually out in the UAE, you'd think that there would be something like that.
Yeah, I think I'm probably maybe the only one that plays golf in the university.
Wow. Okay. That's crazy.
Weird, yeah.
It's all us Brits come out to play golf in the UAE, isn't it?
But yeah, it's like it's really tough for me to because it's not that big. It's really tough for me to get time off university.
Yep.
Depends on the professor.
Okay.
And I struggled a lot in the first 2.5 years in university because of that.
Right.
Sometimes I would just be like, this event is more important than this course. So I just ignore the professor and I go. They end up failing me.
I was going to say, any consequences? Is obviously, like you said, you just got failed. So
yeah, they end up failing me. But then my dad told me that I can't keep going like that. So I had to find something in between.
Yeah. Okay. So what does a normal sort of week or a term look like for you then, if you're trying to study for university as well as trying to pursue your golf career?
I mean, now it's a bit easier because it's online.
Okay.
So I try to find timings, for example, on Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. I finish classes at 12:50, so I have the entire day to practice. Nice. And Monday, Wednesday, I start my class at 3, so I can practice from 6 a.m. until like 2, which is
nice.
Very good.
No, definitely. Okay, so what is then, so if you obviously work around that, what is a typical training week for someone like yourself?
I mean, I don't practice every single day. I take maybe 2 days off from a week, and it depends on the day. Sometimes I go practice for like 2 hours and I play on the course. Sometimes I just practice for like 5 or 6 hours and then I go to the gym.
Okay.
And now I'm working on a lot of speed work.
Okay.
I've been doing that for the last 2 years because 2 years ago I used to carry the ball maybe 235, which obviously can't really play with that. Playing 5 irons and 4 irons into greens where others are hitting like 9 iron.
Yep.
So now I got up to 280 carry.
Okay.
Which is a very good big bonus for me.
No, definitely. That's a massive gain over 2 years. So sort of.
And you can see with the results, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. So you're not looking to get up to sort of DeChambeau numbers, are you? I saw you posted yesterday about 400 yards or something. 400
yards, that's crazy.
Yeah, mental.
You think that's real?
Okay, so you've had some quite good accomplishments so far in your early golf career. So earlier this year, you won the UAE's President's Cup.
Yes.
When was that? What was that experience like?
It was good. I mean, it was kind of a relief to win it because the 2 years before that, I was tied for the lead both times, with 9 to play after the second, like in the second round with 9 to play, and I messed up both times.
Oh, wow.
2 years ago, I made a 10 on hole 11.
Oh.
And then last year, the year after, I think I made like a triple on a par 3, and I ended up losing by 1 shot. So the one I won was such a relief because I birdied 16, 17 to lead by 2 going to the... Yeah.
So you had a little bit of a buffer going down the 18th.
I learned from it.
No, great stuff. Yeah, you obviously you had the monkey on your back to get off to win that championship.
Yeah.
But like you said, you wouldn't have appreciated it enough if you hadn't had the experience before that of coming short.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason, like they say.
Oh no, 100%.
I think the best win the best 2 wins were the one at the Montgomery Men's Open and the Trump Men's Open.
Yep.
Because the Montgomery Men's Open, because I've been trying to win Men's Open here for the last 3 years, and I'm as the guy that just finishes second, third.
Yep.
I got it gets a bit annoying and frustrating.
100%.
It's close, and then you just finish second, and you're just like, oh, it's another week. And I won the first one, I think around this time last year.
Okay.
Which was my home club, Montgomery.
Right.
Which is I think the best way to win. I shot 4 under in the second round to win by 1 shot.
Nice.
Which was nice. And the Trump Men's Open was a much better field. I was 4 behind going into the last round, and I shot 4 under, and I ended up winning in a playoff.
Oh, nice.
Against the 2 hot players right now, Josh Hill and Toby Bishop.
Well done. No, well done, mate. Congratulations. Oh, you also won the Abu Dhabi Amateur Championships as well, didn't you?
No, I didn't win the event.
You didn't win it, sorry.
Best national, UAE national.
Oh, okay. Great stuff.
And then playoff as well.
Yeah, and that gave you a invitation to the Abu Dhabi HSBC Championship,
yes.
didn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. What was that like, playing the European Tour?
I mean, it was very tough. Like the pressure you feel is like something new. You're like, what's going on? But I think that was... I think after that event, I was like a completely different player because I felt the pressure that I've never felt before. So whenever I went to other tournaments, I didn't feel anything. I just felt like it's a practice round, which is a very good thing.
No, good. And I noticed that you actually missed out from playing with Brooks Koepka because you were slightly ill.
Yeah, I was the week of the event. I started feeling sick, and I think my temperature went up to like 39.5.
Wow.
And yeah, I felt very weak going to the event, and I only got to play 9 holes to practice for the biggest event in my life.
It's not great preparation, is it?
No. But I got to play with Lee Westwood, which was nice.
Yeah, I was about to say you've got to play with Lee Westwood. What was it like playing with him?
It was very nice. I didn't touch a club the whole week because I was very sick and I wanted to just get better. And my dad just said, "Yeah, don't touch a club, just relax." And when I went on the 10th tee, I saw Lee Westwood coming up, and I was like, "Oh my God, I don't want to." And he was like, "I'll join you." And I was so nervous, but I had a really good tee shot to start, so that got me to cool down a bit, and it was a very nice experience. He was a very humble guy.
No, great stuff.
It was nice to play with the winner.
Like you said, you came out of that tournament and you were a completely different golfer. So, yeah. I mean, playing with those guys, you must pick up some skills that they're doing to actually play golf. You probably picked his brains quite a little bit as well, and the other guys that are around the tournament for that week. Does anything stick in your mind that you really come out of there thinking, right, that's what I need to do more of?
I mean, I saw how strong they are, and I just thought I need to get stronger and obviously more accurate, because that course, if you miss it left or right, you're basically just chipping out because the rough is very thick.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a long course because last year I was hitting it maybe 270 max, and I was hitting 5 irons into greens.
Yep.
Where the pin is 3 from the right, 3 from the left. So I found it very tough to play.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully maybe this year a bit longer, maybe straighter as well.
Yep. So do you get a chance playing it again then?
We're gonna have I think the Abu Dhabi Championship is in the end of December, so
okay.
Hopefully we'll get another shot in there.
No, good stuff. Because like you said, you were sick for this tournament. You didn't play your best. We won't say what your score was, but you felt that you obviously could have done better. And again, I'm just reading an article. It says that after that tournament, you were frustrated by your performance, and you started talking to a mental coach.
Yeah, no, I started the mental coach, I think, maybe a month before the HSBC.
Okay.
2 months. But it's still for mental coaching, I feel like sometimes it just takes time to kick in.
Yep.
It doesn't it's not magic. It doesn't just work. And I think after I was speaking to Steve Thomas, who's my mental coach. He said that the day after the HSBC, I missed the cut. So the third day, I spent the whole day with him.
Mm-hmm.
He said he saw a completely different guy.
Yep.
And he's he wants to see me, the real me on the course, not just a straight face, focused guy. Because he said if you try to focus for 18 holes, you're gonna just lose energy because it's a lot of effort put in.
Yep.
So he wants me to just be chilled out and smile and just laugh.
Yeah. I think I read an article that said when you're actually playing around a golf, you actually only really need to focus for about 3 minutes or something, which is crazy if you think about it, because you're out there for about 4 hours. Yeah. So like you said, if you try and concentrate for those whole 4 hours, it's mentally tough, which is then draining on your body. So yeah, I guess in between shots, just trying to take it easy and like you said, be yourself. Yeah,
and plus when I was sick, obviously that didn't help because my nose was blocked, and it was like a pattern when both days I play decent the front nine, and then towards the end of the back nine I just collapse both days.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a shame that happened because, like I said, it was a great opportunity for you. Like you said, the biggest round of golf of or 2 rounds of golf of your life. And unfortunately, you couldn't be prepared for it. But hopefully, the next time you get to do it, you have a different outlook on how to play, and you'll hopefully get a better performance.
But for me, the goal was just to learn. It wasn't even if I went there and I played really good, but I didn't learn anything.
Mm-hmm.
What's the point?
No, exactly. No, I think, like I said, you picked up on a few things. One of them being that they were stronger, which then led to you obviously doing the speed training. Yeah. So you can gain those extra yards. And like you said, you can come out of there learning just one thing. I think that's a bonus. So yeah.
Yeah, and try different shots around the greens.
No, exactly.
Obviously, the rough. Try to find really thick rough and try to practice from that.
Mm-hmm. No, good stuff. Well, I actually know Steve, a good friend of mine. I met him when I was in Dubai. So, so it'd be quite good fun if I do actually get out to Dubai. Maybe me, you and him get out and play around. It'd be quite interesting. Yeah. He can coach us both on the way around.
Maybe we can coach him how to play golf.
Well, he's better than me, so.
He's a good golfer.
You can coach us both.
I saw you halved with him or something. You made.
Oh yeah. No, I played with him the other week when he's over here after his eye operation, and we played last 3 holes. We just tried a little match play. Ended up last hole wasn't my best. I think I was 3 just off the green. Had to chip on, but chipped it short, and he was giving it to me. So managed to get the putt in, and his birdie putt he missed. So happy days.
It's nice to. Put in his faith.
No, exactly. Also, his own mental coaching backfired on him. So,
yeah.
So it was really good. No, good stuff. So, okay. So you mentioned that your best rounds to date were the Montgomery Open and the Men's Open and the Trump Men's Open. Are there any other tournaments that stick out in your mind where you think you probably played your best golf?
I mean, for the Montgomery and Trump, I wasn't actually playing my best golf, but I found something like, for example, Trump Men's Open, the first I think 7 holes or 6 holes, I was 2 over, and I wasn't hitting anything like where I thought, oh, I'm playing good, I can have a run at it. But I made like a long birdie putt on 7, which gave me a bit of momentum. Then I eagled 9, and then everything started to shift my way. And I ended up winning in a playoff, which was also very good.
How many holes did that playoff go to?
Yeah, I hit it to a foot on the first playoff hole. Oh,
right, nice.
And then the guy against me made like a 25-footer to match me. I won the second playoff hole, so...
Okay, good. I think, well, put into a foot thinking, that's all right, I've got this one wrapped up.
Yeah,
and then the other guy does that.
To hold this too.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Not a good feeling, but learned from it before. I was playing a match, I was 2 up with 3 to play, and the guy against me had a 50-footer for par, and I had 4-footer down the hill, so I was like, okay, he's probably going to miss, and I'll make it. But then he made it, and I lipped out. And then all of a sudden, I'm 1 up with 2 to play. Then he birdies the last 2 half the match.
Yep.
So after that, I was like, I'm never going to get in that mentality where I count out. So even with that 1-footer and he had the 25-footer, in my mind, I kept saying, he's going to make it. He's going to make it. So I could mentally be prepared.
No, I think that's a great way of thinking about it as well. You can't give it until the ball's in the hole. You can't really give it to yourself, can you?
Yeah. But then I think the tournament that stands out is when I won the GCC in 2017, because I didn't have much tournament experience, and it was a 4-day event, and the GCC is like something special for us. So to win it also outside the country, it was in Bahrain against the Bahraini team who have years of experience and I remember I just was hitting it really good off the tee. My irons weren't that great, but my putting was very solid.
No, good.
Ended up winning by 4 shots.
Good stuff. Okay, so as we're coming towards the end of the year, and like you said, the weather's just started to get obviously a little bit better for you guys over there. What's your sort of calendar looking like for the next couple of months?
I mean, we got the calendar for the men's opens now.
Okay.
I think the next 3 weeks we have, or the next 4 weeks we have 3 events. But unfortunately, the team events all got cancelled.
Yep.
Because of COVID, obviously, but just try to play here as much as possible and look for events here and everything when everything gets better.
Yep.
We're traveling, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely.
It's been a while.
Yeah, as I bet. Yeah, well, everything's frustrating for everyone at the moment. Just trying to get out and do what you can. Like I said, for us, winter's starting to come now, so I think it's back to the drawing board, get the swing sorted and come out next year even better.
Yeah, try to,
Maybe I should do a bit of speed work as well, get my numbers up.
It's actually really good because when you start getting longer, you get more confident taking on lines.
Yep.
And you actually commit to them because you know you're gonna carry. The thing that stood out to me, like in my mind, is a hole in Ireland. I played in the Eisenhower.
Okay.
I was playing with a guy from maybe Belgium or something, and there was a hole which is like a dogleg right. And if you carry the bunkers on the right, you're gonna have like 100 yards in. But if you can't carry, you have to hit it left, and you'll have like 215 yards in.
Oh, well.
So he could carry before, and he'll have like 80, 90 yards, and I have like 200, 210. And so I'm hitting 4 iron, and he's hitting like a lob wedge. So after this plays like it's just a completely different hole. So I need to really step it up.
No, definitely. Okay. Well, I was going to ask you as well, because after talking to you about your career so far, which is fantastic, and thanks for giving us your time to talk to us about it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like to give people the opportunity to sort of tell and give sort of tips on what they think people who are trying to aspire to be where you are. Obviously, you're pushing at the cusp of like becoming a pro, obviously a couple of years' time, but you're playing on these tours and with European tour players. If you can give 3 tips to anyone trying to make it, what would those tips be? And I'm guessing one of them would be get some speed and some distance.
Yeah. I mean, speed is very important, but obviously it's not everything. You need to still try to get it as straight as possible.
Mm-hmm.
But I think most importantly is also the short game.
Yep.
Because that's where you make up your shots. And in the HSBC, unfortunately, my short game wasn't sharp, so I couldn't really keep my score together. So hopefully, I think the best way is to sharpen your short game, have so many different, try to get different shots like a bump and run, high shots, mid shots, shots with spin, practice the bunker work. And sometimes you're not going to hit it great, and then you'll come up with 2 under, or sometimes you'll hit it good, and you'll come up with like 2-3 over. So it's like a funny game, but I think the short game is short game, and hitting it longer off the tee is very important.
Okay, good stuff. Any other tips you'd give to people who are trying to sort of make it?
Obviously, work hard and just a lot of dedication, time in the gym as well. That's about it.
Okay, good stuff.
Maybe a mental coach as well.
Yeah, definitely mental coach. Yeah, I started doing that about 6-7 months ago, and it's helping me mentally on the golf course. And I'm just a very very amateur golfer. So yeah, anyone who's trying to make it like yourself, definitely worthwhile speaking to someone and see if they can actually make a difference to you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's ever going to hurt you. It's going to benefit you more than it's going to hurt you. So
no, definitely.
And you need someone to talk to. It's nice because, after a round, that no one wants to listen to you.
Yeah.
Shot by shot. And also you don't want to listen to someone, but having someone that is okay with that, you just go by, as you explain the round, talk to me through every shot. It's nice to get out sometimes and turn the negativity into positivity.
No, definitely. Okay, well, Ahmed, thank you very much for coming on. And
thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I wish you all the best of luck in going forward. Hopefully you can, when you finish university, like you said, you can really push forward and start playing a few more tours outside the country. And we'll be seeing you on, hopefully, European tour in the future.
Hopefully. Why not?
Good stuff. Mate, thanks for coming on, and enjoy the rest of your day, and speak to you soon.
Thank you, you too.
Cheers, mate. So that was Ahmed. What a wonderful, humble young lad. Hoping he does really well going forward. Seems like he's got a blistering career ahead of him, already making waves, like I said, over in the UAE, tipped to be the best player they've ever had or ever got. So yeah, fingers crossed to him, and hopefully when he comes out of university in a year and a half's time, he can really push on and hit the heights he wants to hit in the European tour. So we'll see how he gets on. Now, this is the 18th episode of One Pod Life. Hope you guys are still really enjoying the episodes and the guests that I'm getting on. Like I said before, if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button on any platform you're listening to. And also, if you wouldn't mind, please leave a little review. Tell me what you think of the podcast, or again, if you really want to, you can find me on Instagram at OnePuttLife, and you can send me a DM. Always good to hear what people think, and also what guests you want to hear from. So I won't keep you any longer. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode and the ones coming up. Have a great week, and I'll speak to you again soon.